Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who might be new here, I'm a full-time working mom of 4 young children, and I love making videos on fashion, beauty, and a mommy lifestyle, including my recent reselling journey here on the Poshmark app. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please consider checking out my other videos linked down below and also subscribing to this channel. So for today's video, I wanted to continue on my weekly series of what's sold on Poshmark. And I will say, for this week, which will start on the week of July 7th, I made the most number of sales I have yet to date per week. So I was super excited. Every time I try to figure out kind of how I should strategize or maybe figure out the Poshmark algorithm, things always backfire on me. So I have really no idea why this particular week was so good for me. I'm hopeful though that this is a trend going forward, but whatever the cause was, I was super excited. So for the week of July 7th, I'm going to be covering my sales of that full week, so from that Sunday to the following Saturday, so 7 full days of sales. And in that particular week, I sold 17 items. So for me, that's a lot, even double what my average sales per week have been. So I'm really hopeful and excited, and I'm really looking forward to sharing these items with you. I'm going to go through all of the items that I sold relatively quickly to keep the video moving, and just so you know, I'm going to be quoting my net earnings taken home from Poshmark, and I'm not going to be including my cost of goods or any other business related expenses. I will try to cover those as I have been in my haul videos, so if you're interested in seeing what types of cost of goods I'm looking at when I pick items up, please go ahead and check those videos out that I'll link down below as well. But otherwise, I'm going to just be covering my net earnings directly from Poshmark. So let's just go ahead and jump into what's sold for this particular week. So the first day was that Sunday, which was July 7th. And on that Sunday, the first sale I made was this Lucy perforated muscle tank. It was in a beautiful, pristine white color. It was in excellent condition. And I'm always nervous about picking up white items, especially athletic wear, because I worry about stains and wear on them. But this one really was in excellent condition and a really cute design in my opinion. It had a muscle tank type of style with some perforations on it. So I do like picking up Lucy items. They seem to move pretty well for me at a pretty decent price point. So for this particular item, I did send out an offers to likers offer, and the offer was for $22. My shipping discount was $1.80. So my net earnings from this item are $4.40. I also at the same time found an identical tank in the same size, which was large, in black, which is currently available in my closet in case you're interested. And you'll see that I hauled these two tanks on a recent Goodwill haul that I have on my channel as well. So next item was the St. John Sport half zip pullover. And to be honest, this is definitely not my kind of style in terms of things I look for to wear. But I did get this really for free from one of our good family friends who's just clearing out her closet. She is a bit older than me, however, so some of her styles may not totally fit my aesthetic, but nonetheless, I'm happy to accept them and move them along for her. So for this particular item, I did accept a best offer price of $10. Poshmark fees were $2.95, and my net earnings were $7.05. I was happy with that. I did get it for free. It's an item that I think is a little bit of an older style anyway, so I was happy that someone wanted to take it home and add it to their closet. The next item was this pair of DexFlex Comfort Wedge sandals. These were new with tags. I did haul them in my first Goodwill haul video on my channel. And at that point, I really wasn't familiar with the brand. After doing some research, I know that this is sold at Payless shoe stores. And this is a really nice comfort footwear brand. And it did have a decent amount of attention. And it was only in my closet for a couple weeks. And as you can see here, I had 8 likes on the item. So I thought the style was really nice, and as I talked about in the video where I hauled this item, I did really pick it up for style initially because I wasn't initially familiar with the brand. But I do like this classic kind of cognac brown color for sandals. Very, very classic style, and a little bit of a wedge, strappy, perfect for this time of year. So for this item, I did ultimately send out offers to likers of $22. The shipping discount was $1.80. I have a couple other DexFlex Comfort items currently listed in my closet as well, in case you're interested. So the next item was actually a couple items. It was a bundle, and as I said it before in previous videos, I rarely sell bundles. As you'll see, I did sell a couple of bundles though during this particular week, which I was very excited about. I think a lot of us Poshers just like selling bundles. It's just fun to see how people put things together and items that they like. So I'm really excited when this happens. And this particular person, I believe, bundled the items herself, but didn't actually send a specific offer. So I went ahead and sent an offer to her. She bundled these two athletic wear tanks. So the first here was this Zella racerback tank, and it was a size medium. It had a built-in bra with the pads included, and it was this heather gray color with a very strappy back. So I thought the design was just really cute and in excellent condition. The second item was again in size medium. It was this Lucy racerback tank with some mesh details. It also held a built-in bra with the pads included, also in amazing condition. So this was a really great bundle, and ultimately, I did send her an offer price for both items for $39. So Poshmark fees were $7.80. So my net earnings were $31.20 on these items. So again, I do love Lucy, as I just talked about. And Zella, I think, also is a really nice athletic wear brand to sell. Probably doesn't do as well as Lululemon or even Athleta, but overall, these brands tend to move pretty quickly in my closet. I think their styles are very classic and sought after. The next item, I should say items again, was another bundle. Just thrilled. This all happened on one day. And this is the largest bundle that I have sold so far here on Poshmark. So it was a bundle of 4 items. For this particular bundle, the buyer had bundled everything together and sent me an offer, which is a little bit lower than I like. So I did counter, which she accepted. So the items are, first, this Mason Jewels embroidered cap sleeve dress. This, again, I hauled in my recent video, as you'll see, so I didn't have it in my closet for very long, but it moved pretty quickly. It's just a beautiful design, as you can see here. It's a very cream white color background with some beautiful blue embroidery. And this particular dress was in a size medium. The next item she bundled was this Loft Silk Blend sleeveless blouse, again in a size medium. Just a really fun style for the summertime, kind of polka dot type print with a silk blend, so nice material. The next item were these Mind Code high-waisted skinny denim shorts, again in a size medium. I think this is just a mall brand, but the style is what I loved about this pair of shorts when I picked them up. As you can see, they have beautiful studded details. All the studs were intact, a nice frayed hemline, and it was high-waisted. So all of these things are really trendy now. So a really nice find that she bundled. And the fourth item was this pair of Skechers Cali Wedge thong sandals. And these, again, are perfect for the summer. They had some nice stonework and frayed hem details, and overall just really nice to wear for the summer. What I liked about this pair of shoes is, of course, they're Skechers, so they're very comfortable, but also you can see there's a little bit of a cutout in the heel, which I thought was really cute as well. So she bundled all of these 4 items and ultimately did accept my offer price of $55 for all 4 items, and Poshmark fees were $11, so on this bundle I took home $44. The next item that sold was this pair of Hudson jeans. It was the petite mid-rise signature bootcut jean, as you can see here. And this was in amazing condition, even like new. Didn't seem that there was any wear on it. It did have that classic back pocket Hudson look with the flaps and the button detail, as you can see in the picture here, which I think tends to do well for me compared to some traditional pocket styles from Hudson. So I always look out for that kind of covered back pocket button detail from Hudson. So this particular jean, I did actually accept a best offer price on, and that was for $35. Poshmark fees were $7. So on this particular item, I took home $28. So I do really love selling jeans, like I've said before. I think Hudson moves relatively well, but in particular, I think the covered flat back pocket styles tend to do extra well. So the next item was this Kathy Van Zelen embellished tote, and again, this was from my personal closet. As I've said before, most of the purses in my Poshmark closet are all from my personal closet, just because I have a hard time sourcing purses and handbags here that I like. So this is one of those examples. I purchased this a while ago, and to be honest, just never used it like a lot of my purses, so I wanted to make room in my closet for some new things, so I decided to put it up on Poshmark. I just loved this at the time I purchased it. It's a little bit gaudy, let me just say, but sometimes I like to be a little gaudy, what can I say? So I just love this design. Beautiful embellishments, as you can see here. They were all intact, really functional as well, a really nice size, comfortable tote. So I was so excited that somebody purchased this item. It actually was purchased at the full asking price of $36. Poshmark fees were $7.20, so my net earnings were $28.80 on this beautiful purse. The next item that sold was this cabbie short sleeve printed split neck blouse, and it was in this beautiful color of yellow, very vibrant with some floral type of design, as you can see here. It was new label cabbie with that more square type of design label. It was a split neck design and very, very light and airy, perfect for this time of year. And I just knew this top would be popular for those reasons. A little bit of a high-low hem as well. So this item was only listed, I'd say, for a couple of days before it actually sold. So very, very popular. And it sold for a best offer price of $20. Poshmark fees were $4 and my net earnings were $16. So I do really like picking up cabbie. I think that there is a following definitely here on Poshmark. I've sold a couple of cabbie items before. And before reselling on Poshmark, I really wasn't familiar with this brand. So I'm really excited I got to learn more about it, and it's something I look out for, especially if it's new label, or even if it's not. I think cabbie itself tends to do pretty well if the style is really nice. The next item that sold was my attempt at retail arbitrage, and as I've said before, retail arbitrage is really hard because you're buying items at a pretty high price point, so to sell them on Poshmark to a buyer that wants to buy them, of course they want a little bit of a discount if they're buying it, and Poshmark does take 20%. So in order to recoup your money or make any kind of profit, it's really challenging in my opinion. So I did walk into our local Free People store just looking for myself and seeing what they had, and I came across this beautiful long sleeve blouse with some balloon sleeve details and mixed media with some lace work. Just gorgeous. Unfortunately, this wasn't quite my size. If not, I would have definitely kept it. I only purchased this one item that day in the store, however, although I regret not getting more items. It was on sale, not a huge sale, but a decent one that I figured, well, I just love the item, so I wanted to get it and see how it would do. So this item actually sold within 2 days of me listing it. And I didn't make a huge profit on it, but I made a little bit of one, and more importantly, I just enjoyed selling this item because I thought it was just beautiful. So this particular item was new in tags, pristine condition, of course, unused, so I did ultimately accept the best offer price of $39. Poshmark fees were $7.80, so I took home $31.20 on this particular item from Poshmark. So I absolutely love Free People, will always continue to source it, and I think if you can get these items at a decent price point new, it's worth trying, but it is challenging, of course, to buy new items in order to flip them on Poshmark. But nonetheless, I was very happy with this particular sale, especially because it sold so quickly. The next item was this pair of Toms. It's a striped slip-on shoes. This was a size men's 10. And as I've said before, I don't normally source men's items just because I'm always spending all my time in the women's items and I run out of time whenever I go sourcing. But this particular pair of shoes I did run across when I was sourcing, and I just thought it was an amazing condition. I love the stripe pattern. It had a little bit of an espadrille type of bottom as well, which I thought would do well. So a little bit of a unique design compared to the normal classic Toms. And I decided to give it a try, especially perfect for this time of year, I thought. So it did get a decent amount of likes. And ultimately, I did decide to accept the best offer price of $14. Poshmark fees were $2.95, and my net earnings were $11.05. So I didn't make a whole lot of profit again on this one, but I do like selling Toms. I think you need to get your Toms, however, at a pretty low price point if you're going to put them up in your Poshmark closet, just because overall they really haven't been doing all that well in terms of resale value. But if you can get a little bit of a unique style like this one, I think you can do okay with it. The next item was this 9 West wallet with a wrist strap, as you can see here, and this was again for my personal closet. I've had this for quite a while, I will say, and once again I just hadn't used it. I'm sure you all are really a lot like me, where I bet you have a bunch of small leather goods and purses, other items in your closet that you just haven't used for whatever reason, especially if you're a shopping lover like I am. Whenever I'm out there, I see a sale or something that I like, I tend to buy them, and sometimes I just sit on them, I don't use them, and this is what happened with this particular wallet. I do have another version of this wallet in pink color currently listed in my closet, and I decided it's time to move these things along. So ultimately this wallet had been sitting in my closet for a little bit, so I accepted a best offer finally of $8, and Poshmark fees were $2.95, so my net earnings were $5.05. So I was happy with that. This was my personal item. I just wanted to move it along. This definitely would not resell for a whole lot anyway, so I think the small amount of profit was definitely something I was excited about. And then next I have this Ann Taylor Loft original crop black pants, and this was in a size 4 petite. It's crop style, so I thought it would do pretty well, and it could work in a casual setting, but I think also in a casual workplace environment as well. You can't go wrong with some basic black pants. I think loft in general does pretty well as well. Unfortunately, however, this particular pants did not do all that well. So I had a little trouble selling it. It did sit in my closet for a couple months, I'd say. So ultimately, I decided to just sell it for $7. Poshmark fees were $2.95, so my net earnings were $4.05. So I essentially really didn't make anything off of this pair of pants, but I learned my lesson. I'm happy it actually moved, however, through my closet. However, I think that loft pants, hit or miss. I think some of the loft more trendier classic styles, maybe cardigans, tops, tend to do a little better for me. But this particular pair of pants just did not, for whatever reason. It might have also been because it was a petite, so you had a little bit of a narrower market in terms of looking for a buyer. Whatever reason, it just didn't sell well. So I don't think I'm going to be sourcing loft pants in the near future at least. And the final 17th sale for this week, I feel like I've been talking really fast, but I'm trying to get through all of these sales in a decent amount of time, is this beautiful pair of Cole Haan Blake Kelly, I think the style was called, suede leather flats, and they're pointy toes you can see here. These were new without tags. I hauled them in my recent Goodwill haul video if you want to check it out as well on my channel. But just a beautiful design, full leather upper suede, unused, from Cole Haan with a lot of comfort features. It had a beautiful crisscross woven style design as well on the toe part and pointy toe. So everything I look for in a really nice loafer flat it had. Just beautiful. I really wish it was in my size as well, but this particular item was in a size 9.5. And it had only been in my closet for about a month or so. And ultimately, I did decide to accept a best offer price on these beautiful pair of shoes, so $55. My Poshmark fees were $11. So my net earnings were $44. And absolutely, I always pick up good condition Cole Haan. I've sold several Cole Haan items already. They do really, really well. People are searching for them, and they just make classic, very comfortable designs. So if you're out there and see any good condition Cole Haan footwear pieces, definitely consider picking them up. So there you have it. Those are my 17 sales. I never thought I'd be able to say that for the week of July 7th. That was definitely a record week for me. I'm super excited about that. And the current week that we're in, as I'm filming this video now, is also starting off pretty well as well. So I'm excited to share with you what sales I'm making this week in my next upcoming video. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Please don't hesitate to leave me any comments down below if you have any questions about these items or my recent reselling journey here on the Poshmark app as well. And if you haven't done so already, please consider giving this video a big thumbs up and subscribing to this channel as well if you like this type of content. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will plan to see you again in my next video. Bye!